And as our wakeboard tournament towboat, the Nautique G23 comes into view. Now time for women's wakeboard final. Joining me in commentary, Stu Wilson. Wonderful crowd on the banks. And Stu, our opening competitor, Dallas Friday from the USA.
That's right, Rob. Dallas Friday coming over from the USA and kicking things off with a big air railie that was way out into the flats. Straight back in on her toe side edge, the toe side Indy front roll. So this is a solid start here from Dallas Friday. The Indy tantrum for her trick number 3, toe side scarecrow there, landing that nice and cleanly. And she is going to round things off with a heel side back roll, and that is a stand-up pass number 1. Coming back in now, pass number 2. Dallas Friday, that's a wrapped KGB, so a very technical trick to start off the second pass. A Tootsie Roll, that was big as well, and landing that nice and clean past the second wake. There is an off-axis 360-degree spin, really off-axis there from Dallas Friday. The Batwing, toe side glide, grabbing the board, Indy grab between her feet, and the roll to blind to finish things off, and unfortunately going down.
Now our next competitor, we pick her up on pass number 2, Taylor McCulloch from the USA.
Taylor McCulloch starting things off with the wrapped KGB. So that's a really technical way. Straight back in with the toe side Batwing. Back in now, there's a big spin. That is a heel side 540-degree spin there from Taylor McCulloch. Back in, there's a toe side front roll, grabbing the board Indy all the way around the rotation. And we're finishing things off with the heel side back roll from Taylor McCulloch.
Now third rider from Australia, the only Australian in this final, Zara Kell.
Zara, one of our youngest competitors here this weekend, and she's kicking things off with the toe side Indy front roll there. She's back spinning backside this time. There's a backside 360 spinning away from the boat. That is really hard to do. Straight back in with a technical trick. There's a toe side Tootsie Roll, followed by the heel side Whirlybird. This is a great pass number 1 from the young Aussie. Finishing it off, and the melon front side 180 there from Zara Kell. Back in now with Zara, pass number 2. And there is the tantrum to fakie to kick things off. She's back on the toe side edge, and there's a toe side 540-degree spin. Straight back in. This is trick number 3. And the KGB, that is a handle pass KGB there from Zara Kell. And our last trick here, going for the dum-dum, and unfortunately taking a late fall.
And great to see rider number 4 being able to make it here from Florida, USA, Tara Mikasic.
Yeah, watch how big Tara goes with the Indy tantrum there to kick things off. She's straight back in on her toe side. There's the toe side Indy front roll. So this is a great start. The big hillside back roll there from Tara Mikasic, and landing that nice and clean, followed by the toe side roll to revert. Will we get one more trick in here? We do, and it is the tantrum to fakie, but just taking a fall right at the end, of course.
And with 2 riders to go, we pick up Megan Ethel from the US on her second pass.
Yeah, Megan Ethel coming in for the KGB, and oh no, just getting caught up on the second wake and taking an early fall. But she's back on the water now. And there is the Tootsie Roll there from Megan Ethel. Straight back in now. This is trick number 3, folks. And it is the Moby Dick. That is a big, big trick in this pro women's competition. And the cab off-axis 360. Wow, good way to finish there from Megan Ethel.
Okay, our top seed, our final rider, Nicola Butler from the USA.
That is a big Batwing to kick things off. Just a little bobble on the landing, but not too much trouble. The heel side, backside, 360-degree spin there, spinning away from the boat, which is so difficult to do. There's the Indy toe side back roll here from Nicola Butler. She is getting a lot of tricks in. The off-axis 360, grabbing the board on the nose on the way through. And the Tootsie Roll to finish things off. And wow, just going down at the end of pass number 1. Back on the water now, Nicola Butler. This is pass number 2. She's starting things off with a big wrapped KGB. Straight back in, toe side edge. There's the toe side Indy front roll. And that is a really stylish, big stalefish crab. The judges would have liked the look of that. Straight back in, there's a half cab roll. And we're finishing things off with the Indy tantrum. Great second pass.
And as the results come through, a resounding victory to Nicola Butler from the USA. Second place, Zara Kell. Rounding up in third place, Dallas Friday. Now we move to the men's wakeboard final. First competitor from Japan, Shota Tezuka. We picked him up on pass number 2.
Shota coming in really hot on his heel side edge, and there's a big Moby Dick for his first trick there. Oh, we got a little caught up on the wake there, doing a toe side back roll, but I'm sure he wanted a bigger trick than that in this second pass. There's a big trick. That is a front mob 540 there from Shota Tezuka. He has one more trick here, folks, and there is the double back roll. Oh, going down right at the end of pass number 2.
Yes, just dropping the handle is Shota. And now we move to rider number 2, Gunther Oka from the USA.
Well, folks, coming in wrapped, and that is a wrapped backside 900-degree spin. I have never seen that in competition before. That's an incredible start. There is the mute mob from Gunther Oka, and they're the crow mob 540. We'll get one more trick in this first pass, and it is a heel side 720. Wow, Gunther seems very happy about that first pass.
Now a third rider from Australia, the little master, Harley Clifford.
Wow, how big of a start was that from Harley Clifford? That was the KGB, and that was way past the second wake. We're back in. Oh, there is a double half cab roll there from Harley Clifford. He is coming out with all guns a-blazing. Straight back in, a double Indy tantrum. This is an incredible first pass here from Harley. What do we have for our fourth trick? It is the switch hillside 900. Wow, that was incredible. We're back on the water now. This is pass number 2 from Harley Clifford from Australia, and kicking things off with a toe side 900-degree spin here from Harley. There is a back mob 540. So Harley really mixing up this pass number 2 between spins and technical tricks. Oh, there's the toe side blind Pete. One of the hardest tricks you will ever see in competition wakeboarding. And Harley making it look easy with a front mob 540. That was a huge way to finish out this pass from Harley Clifford.
Yeah, great to see plenty of Aussies in the final here this afternoon. Another one on the water now, Nick Rapper.
Nick starting things off. That is the Crow Mob 540 there from Nick Rapper. So this is a great way to start. He is back in now, and there's another Mob 5. That is the back Mob 540 there from Nick Rapper. Not only doing the flip, but also spinning 540 degrees. Heel side 900 for trick number 3. And how does Nick Rapper round out this first pass? Well, he's coming in heel side edge, and there is a double half cab roll, and just snuck that one in.
And rider number 5, another part of the Aussie contingent from New South Wales, Australia, Tony Iacone.
Right, Tony kicking things off, pass number 2 with a Crow Mob 540 there from Tony Iacone. There's the toe side double back roll. Well, that landing was as smooth as silk, making that look really good. Coming in switch toe side, and there's a 900. Wow, this is a great pass number 2 from Tony Iacone. We're going to get one last trick in, and there is a huge front mob 5. Oh, just going down right at the end of the course.
Now rider number 6 in our 8-man final from the USA, Noah Flegel.
kicking things off on his toe side edge, and there is a toe side 900. He had so much time in that spin. Straight back in. That is a grabbed back mobe there from Noah Flegel. There was a lot of style and a lot of technical riding in that trick. Wow, the Moby Dick 540 there from Noah. We're going to get one last trick in, and the toe side, backside, late grab 540. That was a great way to finish pass number one.
And the next rider on the water, another Aussie, Corey Tunison.
Well, Corey Tunison, our last year's champion, kicking things off, and there's a double half cab roll. He's coming back in on his toe side edge, folks. Watch him spin. There's 1, 2, 3. That is a 1080. Oh, that is incredible to see in a wakeboarding contest. Corey Tunison with the 1080. The toe side roll to revert. Well, it looked like he may have been going for a bigger trick and just pulling out halfway through and finishing things off with a KGB that was way out into the flat.
We go to replay the toe side 1080. Well, a big thing with this is, well, of course, you've got to get the lift in the air time, but the handle pass, 3 quick handle passes in a row. And landing beautifully in the end, Corey Tunison, a maestro.
Well, we're joining Corey now with pass number 2. And how about that toe side double back roll to kick off this second pass. He's back in hillside edge, and there is a hillside backside 720 degree spin. So he is really kicking off this pass number 2 well. There is the hillside 900 from Corey Tunison, and we will get one last trick. It's toe side edge, and that is the Crow Mobe 540. Wow, this is going to be very close.
Oh, absolutely, Stu. Well, Harley Clifford's laid it down. Then Corey Tunison, and now our top seed from the USA, Mike Dowdy.
Well, Mike kicking things off with the Crow Mobe 540. That was way past the second wake and very, very clean in his landing. There is the tail grab Moby Dick all the way out into the flats. That is a trick that will score very well with the judges. And the double half cab roll, oh no, taking a fall halfway through that pass number 1. We are back on the water now with Mike Dowdy, our top seed. It is a Indy double back roll there. So what a way to kick off the second pass. Straight back in, switch hillside this time. Oh, and that is the double half cab roll. So 2 double flips in a row here from Mike Dowdy. That is actually a trick that Mike Dowdy is yet to name. I think it's an underflip 900 degree spin, and rounding off with a hillside 900.
Well, I don't envy the judges, Stu, but they've somehow come up with a result. Our winner from Australia, Harley Clifford. Second place, Corey Tunison, also an Aussie. And rounding up the placings in third place, Mike Dowdy from the USA.
And now for the presentations of the 2018 Moomba Masters. Your women's trick champion, Erica Lang there. Jimmy Seamers taking home the men's trick title as well.
And of course, in women's slalom, Whitney McClintock from Canada reigns supreme once again at the Moomba Masters. And a happy young lady at that. And of course, the men's champion, Nate Smith, world record holder. And great to see Nate back carving up the Yarra once again.
Great to see so many of our Nautique athletes making it on to the podium here at the Moomba Masters. Big thank you to all of our sponsors as well who have helped put on such a great Moomba Masters. There's Ryan Dodd winning the jump title here in 2018.
And great to see Nicola Butler back on the podium in women's wakeboarding, and of course Harley Clifford, our champion in men's wakeboard. Hope you enjoyed the coverage of another great Moomba Masters, and for now, it's goodbye.